ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, being on location is always fun for the Poetry Bomb. The first Chicago Poetry Bomb I did was 10 years ago, and I was at different L train stations in Chicago. I'm right by the train station here in Austin, Texas. I haven't heard the long crack of the train coming in yet, so I don't know how often the trains are coming around, but I'm right by a train station here in Austin, and I thought I would share with you, like I did 10 years ago when I read periodic table poems that are later into the book. I thought I would read 2 select poems from the Twitter-length periodic table poetry book that is just recently released. Ta-da! Periodic table poems. And it was exciting and fun to do all of these, and a lot of them are interesting, and a lot of them are sciencey, but they're fun as well. So I hope you enjoy some of these readings. They're online as well, so if they happen to have internet images that go with it that appeared on Instagram and all those things, they're in the book, but they're black and white, so I'm not going to show them to you. But if you look online, you can also find the color versions of them. I'm going to start with the element for scandium. This is scandium held tightly. Maybe when the moon was torn away from us, maybe then scant you went with the moon, once perchance a gift from our humble, abundant sun. The Soviet Union kept you in the Cold War, so what we keep of you remains a trade secret, and we'll hold tightly. This next one is for our next element that I was going to share with you, titanium. Titanium for spies. So the USSR held titanium when the US needed it for making SR-71 spy planes in the Cold War to spy on them. So the CIA had shell companies buy it from the USSR. So the KGB never suspected the US of building spy planes with Soviet titanium. This next one's number 23 in the periodic table. It started with 21, 22. I'm now at 23. Vanadium, beauty with metal. Earn your medal, literally making the first mass-produced car. The Model T Ford would be nothing without you, nor would World War I fighters without your armor. But to me, you remained a Scandinavian goddess, delving your deep oceans with your true beauty. The other thing, which I don't talk about in this poem, what I don't talk about in this poem is that an artificial alexandrite is made with vanadium. I don't have the artificial one, I have the actual stone. But I thought that was the coolest thing to learn when I was researching these elements, that vanadium is actually used to make an artificially formed alexandrite stone. So anyway, I thought that was cool. Sorry. Now I'm going to proceed in the periodic table and go to chromium. Chromium shine. You think you're tough as nails and stronger than steel, but you need to shine yourself up a bit. Give me a minute. Come into my solution and get my ions to stay on you. For with me around, your act might look like you've actually cleaned yourself up. Oh, I like this next one. Manganese. Manganese growing. Everything grows with her. When she died, the world stopped growing. I filled my home with plants, gave them manganese since it assimilates carbon dioxide into photosynthesis. So, plants, I'll breathe for you. You breathe for me. And we'll keep each other alive. As I said, some of these come with images, and I just saw the images pictures for it, and you can see them in the book. They're in black and white, so I'm not going to show you them, but if you look online, you can find them in color as well. Next one is manganese. Yes, another manganese. What? Well, manganese can cure us all. We fight for our lives, saving ourselves from viruses. But now, I hear positively charged manganese complexes protect human proteins, but not virus DNA, making manganese antioxidant vaccines sterilize microscopic bugs, helping our insides run, and manning the front lines to save us, too. And yes, my image has something from coronavirus in the background for that one. Oh, wait, I have to, like the good idiot that does whatever Facebook says. It says on my screen that somebody's watching, so I'm supposed to wait. So, hi, thank you for listening, you guys. You guys are double plus awesome. This next one, I'm going through them alphabetically. Well, no, periodic table. Next to the table is Fe, I believe, for iron. And this is called iron filtered in. They take those iron-laced tobacco leaves, mash them into paper, then cut them up for rolling cigarettes. And those filters they make are so tightly bound that if you pull the filter sheet 30 feet, it instantly snaps back to where it was. Wonder if those filters would filter me out. Okay, more sciencey stuff with iron. Iron leaking out of Earth. Earth's magnetic field, our solar radiation protector, is thanks to its molten iron core. But researchers said in a study that heavy ion isotopes are leaking from our core, dropping 1,000 times plus degrees plus to actually escape. But please don't join erupting lava and mantle plumes to create your new signature now. We need iron too much. You can't do that, man. You can't do that to us. We need you, man. All right, I had to make one that was way personal. This one is iron-bloodied eyelids. Doctors knew of my brain injury. When blood seeps from around my brain, it collects only on my eyelids. Iron gives blood color coming through in my blood-filled, iron-rich eyelids. I have an iron will, so shine a light in my eyes. See if I respond. Okay, I'll cheer it up and go to the next element. Not be so down. This is cobalt goblins. Minerals in German mountains melted rock to extract metal. Oh, sorry, I said minerals. Let me start that again and say that properly. Miners in German mountains melted rock to extract metal, but they were poisoned with fumes, which they blamed on kobolds, underground spirits. The vapors were arsenic, but cobalt, now named for German goblins, came from here, and that ghoulish name stuck. To proceed to the next one, this is Nickel the Demon. I've got to find it. There we go. Nickel the Demon. In the Ore Mountains, miners searched for copper and found a reddish substance we call nickel arsenide. They thought they found copper, but couldn't extract it from the ore, calling it kupfernickel. Kupfer for copper, and nickel is demon. And the demon was the only extracted a century later. Wow. It was only extracted. All right. I'm probably going to do one maybe two more. I'll do two more for you guys and I'll be done for this reading for you guys. This one is copper. Copper in your mouth. That metallic taste in your mouth is copper, like licking a coin, but much too bloody. The untraceable copper jacket bullet I made and shot through your mouth is now lodged so precariously close to the base of your skull. So, it's actually funny tasting copper in your mouth. I have to end it on a lighter note than that one. I'll do one more for you guys. This is for zinc. Zinc as philosopher's wool. Alchemists once burned zinc from the air to get puffs of philosopher's wool. And this white snow stopped wood from catching fire. Sorry, I didn't know that one, but that's gonna be your reading. I'm going to wait one more time for you guys. Thank you so much for the live watching this. This is a reading since 12 years ago for the Poetry Bomb. I read periodic table poems 10 years ago. I thought today here in Copper, in Austin, near their train station, I would read Twitter verse periodic table poetry that was recently released into a book. I am going to do another reading or two, I think, during this time for you guys in honor of the Poetry Bomb. I hope everyone is remaining safe. I hope everyone is remaining creatively inclined, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you very, very soon. Thank you so much.